Talia Wukong.
Talia Wukong as well, yeah.
That sounds pretty scary.
It is pretty scary. It also denies the Wukong pick, and they are going to lock it. One of Canyon's favorite picks this year, and as it's fallen off around the world and in this region, he continues to play it. This is no surprise to Aurora. Now, I'm thinking Lucian, Jin makes sense. Okay, I was nervous when they didn't insta-lock it. When they locked Alistar instead, I was getting more nervous, but then
Gio was stating his case. He's like, no, but Nilla is actually probably the best choice here.
Just want to remind everyone they decided to go for Bard for the Skarner synergy, which makes a lot of sense. Speaking of Skarner.
Oh yeah, Calyx is going to get slammed into the wall here. Flash immediately having to be used as Canyon will be able to move down towards the other Rift Scuttle as well. This is exactly where he wanted to go as Gideon walks over a ward, but I don't know what Keen's really going to be able to do about this one. Unless Chovy's willing to risk a teleport as King
they're waiting
doesn't
it out.
actually, doesn't pick up the aggro as they wait for the circle to go down. Well, Alex is not, he's going to the death chamber. That's first. As, yep, here he is. Seismic Shove is going to connect though onto Chovy, who does use the Emperor's Divide, but dies immediately. So really nice shove there from Calyx. And he read that play that time. Lahan's also here to lend a hand. Ooh, actually getting the Between Worlds out here as there's the flash forward from Chovy. Seismic shots, gorgeous! Into the Cyclone. Under the turret goes Gideon, but he is more than happy about that one as Gen.
One of those games. It's not!
Yeah, Emperor's Divide is going to send Lahan's underneath the turret. Duro makes a magical journey over. So Chovy going to hold onto the flash this time around, but nothing else in his inventory.
Yeah, now he needs shoes.
All right, well, Seismic Shove going to deliver the Bard back towards Calyx as he just stands his ground.
All right, well, this is going to be Nongshim with that near pick onto Duro to start off Dragon, but Ruler's in the area here. This is a very risky start. We're going to have to see a Weaver's Wall.
Yeah, that's the teleport in as Keen looking for an angle here as in goes Canyon, but a little bit early as he flashes to get towards the Dragon. It is going to be secure. Tempered Fate to keep Canyon alive for a little while longer, but Ruler, I don't know what we're quite doing there as Between Worlds does come down. King almost just kills him, but Ruler will be able to survive momentarily. Finally, the auto comes in and Nongshim wipe the floor with Gen G in the Dragon fight, and Kingen may even be able to find another.
They just took a 1,300 gold bite out of the lead from Nongshim from that play alone.
That's kind of ridiculous. And now they're not going to give this one up. Cosmic Binding does go wide, though, as Gideon is going to be able to lock this one down. Chovy makes his way in. The Weaver's Wall coming on down as Kingen bounces to the other side to avoid the Emperor's Divide. Beautifully done. And Gen G's little engaged.
Well, I think that's probably what they're going to do.
All right, another Polarize going to connect here onto Canyon. Deadly Flourish comes down as well as Gideon gets over the top. He's pretty tanky. Does have to flash to get out of the way, but will survive.
They can either use it for like Teamfight Herald, or they can use it for mid as Geo is caught.
Yeah, Ruler is going to throw some rockets into him. The rest of Nongshim are grouped around where this Gwen is going to be coming out. Nullifies the Seismic Shove as the circle is like the Gwen's immune stuff is just a bit ridiculous. So Gen G will be able to take this Dragon. One more objective. Whoever gets it gets the cool new Nikes. It's a Cloud Soul, you love to see it. As Gideon doesn't love to see that. 3 people in a brush. Deadly Flourishes have been pretty good, though, as Lahan's driving the Rift Herald, and the charge is going to come through. Now the curtains are being called as Lahan's continuing to do battle. Keen stays alive because Gwen is immune.
They've all found Chovy.
Has Chovy really found himself?
Think about some of Chovy's ex-DRX members. How are they doing? They're doing pretty well.
Emphasis on the XD is okay. Keen underneath this turret will be able to take that one down, and Kingen, he's trying to get out. Will he? No. Oh god, the burst damage is absurd.
The cross is going to use the wall.
Teleport is going to come in. The Weaver's Wall, I don't know whether it's quite going to do enough as Otacon was kind of trapped in the middle of it. There's the Tempered Fate to allow Gen G the setup as Keen just dives forward. The Impale comes down. The Otacon is collected by Nongshim. Gideon at least gets that one. But can they get anything more? That's the question. Cosmic Binding not going to work.
As King and he's trying to do some fancy stuff here, but if Ruler isn't here, maybe. Meanwhile,
Chovy just goes over the wall there momentarily. It looks like Scorpion's on the menu here. Seismic Shove delivers him. Beautiful chain CC. Nowhere that Canyon could go, decides that he does not want to flash.
Because Genji keep getting a ton of prio, a ton of advantages, and then Nongshim are finding these small punishes, but then Genji still gets something else on the map.
Yeah, this is the problem. They have inherent tempo vibes. As Empress Divide is not going to catch Calyx.
Grouping here and catching anyone who comes to defend, but Genji are going to slow push this, be very careful.
Well, it is a very tanky Canyon. He did recently die, though, so he will respect it. Blast cones his way out. It's a lot of damage onto Lehens.
They committed so much. Got nothing, and then Keen is chilling.
Hey, got blue buff. There's that. Magical Journey gets Duro out of there. It's a really good point. As Ruler accidentally sidesteps that one, as Valkyrie does come on through. Ruler able to keep himself alive as Duro going to show himself on this ward. Keen do manage, Genji do manage to get that one down, but here's the turn. Down goes the Bard in the blink of an eye, and Ruler is just going to cook some eggs over that wall to get himself out of there. There's going to be Soul Point teleports available for Keen. He can just go over there and take the dragon if they would like to, but Genji instead just going to be pressuring this inner turret.
Genji, you're like, while you think about it, I'll take a turret.
Well, Weaver's Wall is going to split this one up, but the turret does go down. Seismic Shove not going to connect as Canyon just goes on a bit of a ride. There's the Tempered Fate to set up on this Alistar, but he's not exactly an optimal target. They will get the Unbreakable Will.
Doesn't feel close.
No, exactly.
It's so weird.
I mean, it's like dragon and turret or global blue.
Well, Keen is trying to be immune, and it's kind of working as he does flash out of the way. Seismic Shove goes wide. The Cyclone there doesn't do too much, and they almost got 53.5 minutes on the Cloud Soul opportunity as Keen gonna get caught here once again, but he gets booped over the wall with the help of the Weaver's Wall. Goes golden just to avoid this curtain call as Ruler possibly out of position, but another Cyclone gonna get eaten by a flash, and the Empress Divide throws the monkey back in. The Impale just going to deliver him, and it's a triple kill here for Ruler. Is it the pentakill time? Can he finally manage to take it away from his teammates? As Gio, I think, is going to be able to deny it. Calyx as well, not going to be going down without a fight. And Ruler, oh my goodness, he hasn't been overtaken by the Pentacola in his brain. He is instead just going to do the Baron.
And they're going to find Calyx anyways.
Yep, I think it's going to be enough here for Keen just to come on over and chase him down. But instead, the Seismic Shove is pretty good. They might need to employ Chovy to come up and help, especially with these Cosmic Bindings going wide. Calyx trying to take one before he does fall, and he's pretty scary on this Talia, but Seismic Shove not going to be enough, and that is going to be Chovy locking that one down, his first kill of the game.
You know, like Genji are like, let's make a choice, and Nongshim try to punish those choices, but are a little bit behind the 8-ball every time as the stun goes down on the Kingin.
Yeah, he is trying to bounce his way out of this one, still takes the rock to the head as Gio almost just dies. Tempered Fate right into the base with Ruler, who is just sort of hanging out with a monkey. Magical Journey comes on through, there's the flash out, and Canyon, he can just drive his way out, decides against it, as now Ruler with the barrier. Pulverize comes on through there as Ruler is in so much trouble, does manage to take one down before he falls, but Gideon with no Cyclone has no way out. It's, by the way, apparently.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is he going on UQuiz? Is that
yeah, I think you're actually as famous as Bill Gates.
Wow.
As Seismic Shove is going to push Canyon back towards Nongshim. He's driving away, able to use Duro here. And the Redemption even is going to come down just to keep him even more alive as Keen dives into the back line looking for a bit of an angle as the Tempered Fate to lock up Calyx momentarily. That was the decoy as Chovy finds the angle, takes down the Aurora, and is now just running amok, looking to destroy Nongshim. Canyon will catch on to Calyx. There's the Impale, another great shove to be perfectly honest. But it won't actually do anything as Juve is going to be left alive, but not for very long. As look at the damage Ruler's doing. That's going to be the ace, and Genji will close out game one. A weird one, but in the end, it just didn't really feel like it was going to go any other way.